For our second dividing fractions video, we're going to take a look at how to divide a fraction by a whole number. Let's look at an example problem. There is 1/4 of a brownie. A serving is 4 brownies. How many servings are there in all? There's another way we can look at this question. Imagine you made a pan of brownies and you only have 1/4 of a brownie left. But you need to share that 1/4 with 4 people. So you need to think about how much will each person get. So our first step is to draw a rectangle to show the fraction. So our fraction here is 1/4 that we're starting with. So I'm going to divide my box into fourths and then shade one of those fourths. The second step is to take the fraction model and cut it into as many parts as the whole number. So for this problem we have 4. We're dividing 1/4 of a brownie by 4. So I will divide it in the opposite direction into fourths. And remember, we talked about imagining that you were cutting what you have for 4 people. How much would one person get? So looking at this model, we can see that if we divided 1/4 by 4, each of these sections is what one person would get. And so we need to come up with a fraction to represent that. So one person would get 1 out of the total number of boxes there are shown in the picture, which is 16. So each person would get 1/16, or there are 1/16 servings in all. Let's look at a second example. There is 4/5 of a brownie to be shared by 3 people. How much will each person get? Our first step is to draw the fraction. So here's a rectangle and I'm looking at my fraction. I need to divide it into fifths. And then I will shade 4 of those fifths. Our second step is to look at our whole number, which is 3. So I am dividing this box into thirds since I'm sharing it with 3 people. So 1, 2, 3. And our final step is to look at how much one person, or what one serving would be. So one person has 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the total number of boxes, which is 15. So each person will get 4/15 of a brownie.